the ungodly king gave Joseph's family a bailout package and a stimulus plan. Y'all ain't hearing me. Don't you mess with me this morning. Watch this. Joseph, when his brothers came up before him, and he began to reveal to his brothers who he was. And so his brother, he began to weep and cry. And you know, the people that worked in the palace was just like Junebug and Puka and Ray Ray, just like people today. And so he put everybody outside of the room, right? And you know, Ray Ray, they had their ear to the door listening. And they ran just like Ray Ray, went and told Pharaoh what was going on. So when they went and told Pharaoh, and when Pharaoh heard about it, Pharaoh came to get an audience with Joseph, and his heart was touched. A heathen king. Now, Joseph was a slave when he got there. Y'all not hearing me. Don't you put God in a box. And when he heard what had happened to his family, he began to command. Say command. Say command. Say command. The Bible says that he commanded Joseph's family to be blessed. When's the last time you heard a heathen president commanding a godly family to be blessed? He says, go get me some she-asses and go get me some male donkeys and load them up with grain. And then he went and got 300 shekels of silver just so that Benjamin could have a token little gift. That was $53,000 a day as pocket money. And then he went and got silver and gold. And the crazy thing about the opulence of our God is that Daryl and I have been in that part of the world. Daryl loves climbing Mount Sinai and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, the only thing between Egypt and Canaan is the Red Sea. It's just a journey across the Red Sea. So why would he give them all that grain, all that wealth, all that opulence just to go down to Canaan and bring them out? Now listen to what the heathen king said to Joseph. Tell your family, leave those clothes, leave all their stuff back over in Canaan with them. Leave them welfare clothes, project thinking. Are you all hearing me? That last administration thinking, that last paradigm, leave all that stuff back there. The heathen king was trying to say it's getting ready to be a shift. Somebody say shift. The king said, I got new clothes for them. He says, I will tell them, I will give them the best land of Egypt. And the word best land of Egypt was translated in Hebrew as the fattest land of Egypt. When you break the fattest land of Egypt down into the English, it says the most fertile soil. Do you know that history has proven that right now today, the Israelis are the very best when it comes to providing the world the best flowers and the best fruit? Guess where they learned the irrigation plans and all the farming plans? Right there in Goshen. Now, what did this heathen king do? He went and bailed them out. Remember, there was a recession. And remember, now watch this. I'm trying to take you somewhere this morning. God gave Joseph a 5-year transgenerational plan for his family before the famine ever happened. I'm going to take you somewhere. I'm going to peel your head back like a sardine can and throw the key away. So stuck on religious thinking self. Listen, inside of Joseph, Pastor, we're so limited with our thinking. Why he was in the pit, why he was in prison, why he was being even accused by Potiphar's wife, Joseph held on to something, Pastor, that we miss giving our people in this last generation. We went around here teaching prosperity. Oh, prosperity books here, prosperity. Folks just went crazy. Pastors with 9 cars, people with 6 Rolexes, people with 9 Rolls Royces, people with gaiters and shiny suits and gold teeth. Look like a pimp's ball. Are you all hearing me? Can't tell whether they a pimp. The other day we were looking at TV and the pastor took off and turned into a plane. I said, we done went crazy. Just crazy. Because we have tried to grasp prosperity without posterity. Posterity is to plan and to strategize and to leave a legacy for the next generation to come. Because watch this, if you teach prosperity without posterity, you think that the wealth is for you. You think that the money to buy another car, you think the money to buy another bling bling, you think it's all about you. But if you understand that everything that comes into your hand is being passed on to the next generation. Can I just pause for a moment right there? Show you how missing this type of thinking has messed us up so bad. There was a time in our century, in our culture, that our people did not always think like this. There was a group of people doing the civil rights movement, and they had an anthem song. I was raised down south. They had a song, you got to help me, because I get out there and sing and can't carry a tune in the bucket, and ain't no shame in my game. My son said, my mama don't have enough sense to be shamed. They sang an anthem song like this. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Sing it with me. Turn me around. Sing it again. Turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn. What did they say? I'm gonna keep walking keep on the talk. And what do black people do when they don't know the rest of the words of the song? Watch this. They didn't even know if they would live to eat or pick from the fruit of justice. Are you hearing me? From the tree of justice. But something on the inside of them said that I may not get there with you, and I may not be able to experience what I'm sacrificing for. But if we go through this right now, our children and our children's children are going to have a better life, and they won't have to start from where we started from. Are you hearing me? By the Spirit.